My name is Hyunju. I am the owner of this company, Sinto Gourmet. I am also a founder. I started about a little bit more than 3 years ago, back in 2010. I'm originally from South Korea. I moved to US about 10 years ago. So when I first started as kimchi business, there were not many kimchi brands out there. I just wanted to make a really good kimchi, authentic and healthy and really good kimchi, and provide this my kimchi to the customers. I have 4 different types of product. So 3 kimchi products and then 1 is a pickle. So difference between kimchi and pickle, the question I get a lot is the pickle. In pickle, the vinegar is the ingredient that preserves the vegetables, but in kimchi, it's the salt that preserves vegetables. That's the big difference. And so I'm gonna start with the kimchi on the far right. I have this kimchi called white kimchi. It's called Kimchi, which means white kimchi in Korean. This is a traditional North Korean kimchi, which is very unique and rare. And as you can see, it's not red color. It's not spicy at all, mild, but full of flavor. And this kimchi is very special to me because this is my grandmother's recipe. She is from North Korea. And during the Korean War, she crossed the border and settled in southern part of Korea. And then I grew up helping her making this white kimchi. The ingredients is a napa cabbage and a little bit of a carrot. And interestingly, this one has apple juice in it. So it's a slightly tang and slightly sweeter than most of the other kimchis. And my second kimchi is also made with a napa cabbage. This is the most commonly well-known kimchi in US, also widely eaten in Korea as well. This is the most selling kimchi. And as you can see, this is mostly napa cabbage and red pepper powder, and there's a little bit of radish just for flavor. This is a very crunchy and refreshing. These are the comments I get from the customers all the time. So my third kimchi is made with radish. In Korean word mu. It's a type of radish that is very similar to daikon, but it's like a chubbier, a little bit shorter. I cut it in the squares, and this is the spiciest kimchi that I have among all these kimchis. And as you can see, this is a big chunks of radish. You can see, and very red, actually more red than my napa cabbage kimchi. You can see, and this one I received award from the Cooking Light magazine last year in 2013, and it was featured on November issue. Like here you see, and here you see, and I'm very proud of it. So this is very popular too. People just eat it, and people ask, people tell me things like, it is fermented, yet still radish is so fresh and crunchy. So all these 3 types of kimchi is vegan. There's no fish sauce, and it's also gluten-free and naturally fermented without any preservatives or MSG. So last but not least, I have this pickle, cucumber, fresh pickle. It's a soy ginger flavor, very unique. And I have a lot of comments from customers that they have never tried anything like this. It's a kind of Asian version of bread and butter pickle, people say. And it's used with a non-GMO soy sauce and vinegar. And there's a little bit of garlic, yellow onion, and jalapeno that brings a hit at the end, slightly. Nice flavor. I highly recommend you try it. People love it, and it's a really popular item. The most common question I get all the time is, how long does it last once open? So the thing about kimchi, at least my kimchi, is not vacuum packed or pasteurized. They are raw. So it is actually sitting here, they're still fermenting. And you know, you see this date here. This one, for example, today is March 22nd, 2014, and this is good until August 11th, 2014. As long as you keep refrigerated, and you can open as much as you like, and it's still good until this date. And just to keep close so that it always stays fresh and then ferments slower. So that's all. If you have any questions or comments, just send me an email to info@sintogourmet.com or just come to my website. It is sintogourmet.com. Thank you.